It started with a single photograph, blurry, taken from across the room, but powerful enough to set the entire internet on fire. In the image, Sam Heughan appeared to be down on one knee beside Dakota Johnson at a private dinner in Paris. Her hand was near her face, eyes wide, and a faint sparkle, maybe a ring, maybe just the light, caught the camera's flash. Within minutes, that photo went viral. The caption read, "Sam Heughan proposes to Dakota Johnson. Love confirmed." No one knew where it came from. Some claimed it was leaked from an exclusive event for an upcoming film. Others swore it was a fan who happened to be at the right place at the right time. But by the time anyone could fact-check it, the rumor had already spread to every corner of the internet. Twitter erupted first. Hashtags like #Sam and Dakota, #proposal in Paris, and #Hollywood engagement climbed the trending list within hours. One user wrote, "If this is true, Jamie Dornan is somewhere shaking right now." Another replied, "This changes everything. I can't believe it's real." By morning, news outlets had picked it up. People magazine ran a headline that simply read, "Heughan's secret proposal." Entertainment blogs dissected every pixel of the image. The angle of Dakota's hand, the placement of Sam's knee, even the background candles. One outlet claimed the two had been quietly seeing each other for months. Hollywood was stunned. For years, Dakota had been the quiet, steady heart of countless rumors, often linked to Jamie Dornan after their 50 Shades chemistry, but never truly tied to anyone else in a serious way. Sam, on the other hand, was the charming Scottish star fans constantly shipped with his Outlander co-star Katrina Balfe. The idea of him proposing to Dakota Johnson was almost too wild to believe, and yet, it fit perfectly into the internet's favorite fantasy, an unexpected crossover romance. As the hours passed, more evidence surfaced. Fans found a short video clip showing Sam and Dakota laughing together in a dimly lit restaurant. She leaned close, whispering something that made him smile, and when she reached for her drink, a silver band glimmered briefly on her finger. That was it. Proof, or so everyone thought. Headlines turned sensational. Dakota Johnson engaged? The internet can't handle it. Sam Heughan's secret love story finally revealed. Jamie Dornan's ex-co-star finds love elsewhere. The frenzy only grew when an anonymous insider told a British tabloid, "They've been close for months. There's a deep connection. Sam makes her laugh, a lot." Social media lost control. Fan pages began designing mock engagement posts. Edits flooded TikTok, pairing romantic photos of Dakota and Sam with emotional soundtracks. One viral comment read, "Jamie who? Sam is the man." But amid the noise, others noticed something strange. Neither Sam nor Dakota posted anything. No statement, no denial, no confirmation, just silence. And in that silence, the rumors grew even louder. Some fans tried to slow down the hysteria, analyzing the supposed photo. A few claimed it was from a photoshoot, others said it was a still from an unreleased project. But the internet rarely waits for facts, it feeds on feelings, and right now, the world was feeling everything. That night, entertainment journalists began reaching out to Jamie Dornan's representatives for comment. After all, Jamie and Dakota had shared one of Hollywood's most talked about screen bonds, and despite the years, their connection had never truly faded from public memory. One entertainment reporter even tweeted, "The internet wants one thing, Jamie Dornan's reaction." By dawn, Jamie's name was trending next to Sam and Dakota's. Every fan account posted side-by-side photos, Jamie and Dakota during their 50 Shades years beside the rumored new couple. The captions were merciless. Past and future collide, from Grey to Outlander. Hollywood's wildest twist. Meanwhile, fans began noticing subtle movements online. Sam's social media manager deleted several recent photos. Dakota's PR team turned off comments on her latest post. It was clear that something big was brewing behind the scenes. And then came the biggest twist of all. An anonymous source close to Jamie Dornan told Vanity Buzz. Jamie isn't surprised, But that doesn't mean he's unaffected. That single sentence sent shockwaves through fandoms everywhere. The question was no longer if the engagement rumor was true, but how Jamie would respond to it. Because whether it was love, nostalgia, or unfinished emotions, one thing was certain. When Jamie Dornan reacted, the entire internet would be watching. The world was still spinning from the shock when Jamie Dornan finally appeared in public. It happened just 3 days after the rumor exploded. He was spotted in London, stepping out of a cafe with a friend, calm, casual, but unmistakably deep in thought. The paparazzi photos captured something rare, a soft smile that didn't quite reach his eyes. By evening, those photos were everywhere. Headlines read, "Jamie Dornan breaks silence with a smile, but fans see the pain. He's trying to stay strong, but you can see it." Social media lit up with theories. "He looks heartbroken," one user wrote. "He's pretending it doesn't bother him, but it does." Others argued the opposite, saying Jamie was above the drama and happy to see Dakota moving on. But that fragile balance shattered the next morning, when Jamie attended a radio interview to promote his new project. Everything was light and easy, until the host, unable to resist, asked the question on everyone's mind. "So Jamie, have you heard the news about Sam Heughan and Dakota Johnson?" Jamie froze for half a second, then chuckled softly. "Yeah, I've seen a few headlines," he said. The host smiled awkwardly. "Quite a surprise, huh?" Jamie looked down, nodding slightly. "It's Hollywood. Nothing should surprise us anymore." He paused, then added in a quieter tone, "But I'll always wish her happiness. That's all that really matters." There was a silence after that, the kind that carries 1,000 unsaid words. Within minutes, the clip went viral. Fans dissected every breath, every micro-expression. His voice cracked. One fan tweeted, "You can hear the heartbreak." Another wrote, "He said it's Hollywood, but his eyes said it's personal." Across social media, sympathy poured in. TikTok was flooded with edits of Jamie's emotional moments, old interviews with Dakota, behind-the-scenes footage of their laughter, and the latest clip stitched together with melancholic music. The hashtag Jamie reacted hit 5 million views in just 24 hours. But then, something unexpected happened. Dakota Johnson broke her silence. In a brief statement to Vanity Fair, she finally addressed the chaos. "Sam is one of the kindest people I've ever worked with." The photo that went viral was taken out of context. It wasn't a proposal. It was a moment from a private event for a project we're collaborating on. The internet went silent. Then, seconds later, it exploded again. So it wasn't real? Was everything a misunderstanding? Or was she protecting something deeper? Dakota's words continued. "I'm grateful for everyone who cares, but sometimes the truth isn't as dramatic as it seems. Life is complicated. People are complicated." It was diplomatic, calm, measured, but layered. Fans noticed what she didn't say. She never mentioned Jamie. She never denied the emotional weight behind his words. Reporters rushed to Jamie's team for comment after Dakota's clarification. His representative issued a short, graceful statement. Jamie appreciates Dakota's honesty and wishes her continued success. They have immense respect for one another. But the damage, or maybe the magic, was already done. The world had seen too much, felt too much. The story had stopped being about rumors and started becoming about emotions, unspoken connections, missed timings, the kind of quiet pain that only people who once shared something real can understand. A week later, Jamie appeared on another talk show. This time, the host asked a different question. "Do you ever miss those old days? The ones that made people believe in that chemistry between you and Dakota?" Jamie smiled thoughtfully. "You never really lose that kind of connection," he said. "Some people come into your life, and they change you forever, even if the story moves in different directions." That quote lit up the internet again. Fans called it the most poetic closure ever. Others insisted it wasn't closure at all, it was an open door. Meanwhile, Sam Heughan posted a simple message on Instagram. A photo of the Eiffel Tower at sunset with the caption, "Don't believe everything you read." It was the final twist that sent gossip columns spinning. Was there ever a proposal? Maybe not, but the story had already taken on a life of its own, a web of emotion that blurred the lines between truth and fantasy. As one entertainment journalist summed it up, this wasn't just about an engagement rumor. It was about what happens when the past, the present, and 1,000 unsaid words collide. In the end, the world moved on, but something lingered. Fans couldn't shake the image of Jamie's quiet smile, Dakota's calm confession, and the feeling that maybe, just maybe, some hearts never truly let go. Because in Hollywood, not every story ends with a ring. Some end with a look that still says, "What if?"